Hello everyone! Welcome to Teacher Hanji's channel. For today's tutorial, we will discuss the tree diagram of quadrilaterals as well as we will identify quadrilaterals that are parallelograms. Let us start with a parallelogram. A parallelogram is actually a types of quadrilaterals and they look like this. It has two sets of parallel sides. But there are actually many different kinds of parallelogram, and that can be called as rhombus and a rectangle. Let us start with a rhombus. A rhombus looks like this. It has two sets of parallel sides. And in addition, a rhombus has four congruent sides. And we put dashes on the sides of the rhombus to show it. And that's it for the rhombus. Let us have the rectangle. A rectangle looks like this. It has two sets of parallel sides as well. What makes a rectangle special is that it has four right angles, which will be shown with this square angle sign in each corner. And that's it for our rectangle. There is another type of parallelogram. If we combine the rhombus and the rectangle, we will end up with a square. And the square looks like this. A square has two pairs of parallel sides. And it has four congruent sides. We use dashes to show it. The same as the rectangle, the square also has four right angles. And we use this angle sign in each corner to show it. And that's it for the square. There is still one more parallelogram, and that is the first example I presented to you. This one has two pairs of parallel sides, but unlike with rhombus, rectangle, and square, this one has no special name, so we can only call it a parallelogram. So this is the tree for a parallelogram. It is either quadrilateral, and parallelogram has rhombus, rectangle, and square. Aside from parallelogram, there is also a polygon that has four sides, which is under the quadrilateral. And that is the trapezoid and the trapezium. Let's start with a trapezoid. A trapezoid looks like this. A trapezoid is a quadrilateral with exactly one pair of parallel sides. And that's it for our trapezoid. Let us move on with trapezium. A trapezium is also a quadrilateral that looks like this. But unlike with parallelogram and trapezoid, trapezium has no pair of parallel sides. And that's it for our trapezium. So this is the tree diagram of quadrilateral. We have here under parallelogram that have two pairs of parallel sides, trapezoid with one pair of parallel sides, and trapezium with no pair of parallel sides. So let us have this activity. Let us determine whether each statement is always true, sometimes true, and never true. Let's have number 1. Every square is a rhombus. It is always true, since square has the characteristic of the rhombus. Let's have number 2. Every trapezoid is a parallelogram. It is never true. Why? Because trapezoid has only one pair of parallel sides. Unlike with parallelogram, it has two pairs. Therefore, trapezoid cannot be a parallelogram. Number 2. Every rectangle is a parallelogram. It is always true because it has the characteristic of a parallelogram, which is the two pairs should be parallel. Let's have number 4. A rectangle is a square. It is sometimes true. Number 5. All sides of a rhombus are congruent. It is always true. And the last one, trapezium has one pair of parallel sides. It is never true, since trapezium has no parallel side. So that is for today. Remember that quadrilaterals contains parallelogram, trapezoid, and trapezium. And also, there are three different types of parallelogram. We have here the rhombus, the rectangle, and the square. So that's it for our video. Thank you for watching. See you again in my next video. Bye!